Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, or if it's your first time watching my videos, hi.
The case of Arely Naomi Proctor Hernandez. This is Claudia Alicia Hernandez, who was involved in a tragic and controversial case in 2021. She was a 25-year-old woman from San Jose, California, who faced legal scrutiny due to her role in the death of her 3-year-old daughter, Arely Naomi Proctor, who was 3-year-old, was allegedly tortured and slayed by her family in a 12-hour exorcism in her granddad's California church, with her mom later posting a smiling video saying dismissively, "It is what it is."
Now you with me, it is what it is, you know? Not change the past, and I gotta be positive about the situation. You know what happened to my daughter, then you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. Hey, you know, because when she passed away, she was with me. It's just a lot, you know, it's a lot. A lot of people turn on me because after my daughter passed away.
Arely, a 3-year-old girl, was allegedly tortured and slayed by her family in a 12-hour exorcism in her granddad's California church, with her mom later posting a smiling video saying dismissively, "It is what it is." Arely Hernandez was found dead on the floor of a small house-based church in San Jose September 24, 2021, with multiple injuries around her eyes, face, neck, and chest. She'd been there with her mom, uncle, and grandfather who believed a demon possessed the child and were at the church praying for her. Arely's El Salvador-born mom, Claudia Alicia Hernandez, 25, told cops she was certain her tot was possessed by an evil spirit, just because she'd woken up screaming. The mom and her brother then took the toddler to the church, where they were met by their father, who identified as the leader of the church and claimed he was a certified pastor, the police report said. They arrived at 6:30 a.m., and over the next 12 hours, they violently pinned her down and stuck fingers down her throat to make her vomit, which they believed would help her get the spirit out. One individual was holding victim by the neck, while one held her around her abdomen, and the last held her around her legs. They continued even after little Arely fell asleep several times. Eventually, the victim vomited a clear/purple liquid, the report said, with an autopsy determining she died of asphyxia due to suffocation and smothering. The mom believed the victim died sometime between 6 p.m. and 6:30 p.m., 12 hours after they arrived at the church. Around 7 p.m., Defendant 2 knelt beside the victim who was lying on the floor, and he placed one hand on the victim's chest and one hand on her back, the statement of facts says. He applied pressure to the victim and maintained pressure for approximately 10 minutes. He stated the victim was alive at the beginning of this, and he closed his eyes to pray. Upon opening his eyes, he believed the victim had died. They continued to pray and did not perform any life-saving measures for the victim. Still, the family did not dial 911 until 8:12 p.m., around 2 hours after they thought she died, and no life-saving measures were performed to help the girl. She strangled her multiple times to the point where the victim went unconscious. She stuck her hands down her throat and continued this course of conduct for almost a full day. The gruesome case was not made public at the time, nor when Mom Hernandez was charged in February, and only came to light when the court documents emerged. Hernandez is being held without bail, charged with felony assault on a child with force likely to produce great bodily injury, noting she faces 25 years to life in prison if convicted. Just 6 days before she was charged, Hernandez posted a nearly 45-minute YouTube video about her dead daughter, smiling and defending herself from apparent critics of her parenting. "I could sit here and be negative, but I cannot change what is. It is what it is," she said, a phrase she repeated several times. 2 men are now charged in a 3-year-old girl's alleged exorcism death. Authorities in San Jose, California say that the child's grandfather, Rene Trigueros Hernandez, 59, and uncle Rene Hernandez Santos, 19, joined mother Claudia Hernandez Santos, 25, in fatally abusing young Arely Naomi Proctor. The case of Claudia Alicia Hernandez teaches several key lessons. 1. Dangers of religious extremism. The exorcism performed on her daughter highlights the risks when religious beliefs and practices cross into harmful territory, especially involving vulnerable individuals like children. 2. Child protection failures. The delayed arrest and investigation underscore potential gaps in safeguarding children from harm within familial settings. 3. Mental health awareness. The tragedy calls for greater awareness of mental health and the role it plays in extreme religious or cultural practices, particularly regarding vulnerable family members. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Leave your comment below. Click that like button and the notification bell. We upload videos every week. Take care.